magnificent facades of the Mughal Empire lay an equally splendid and nuanced world, the royal harem. Here, royal women shaped not only dynasties but also the cultural soul of an era. Education in the Mughal harem wasn't rare, it was revered. Princess Gulbadan Begum, daughter of Babur, authored the Humayun Nama, one of the earliest female memoirs in Islamic history. Jahanara Begum and Zeba-Nissa, daughters of Emperors Shah Jahan and Aurangzeb, were fluent in Arabic and Persian, deeply engaged in Sufi thought, and known for their literary output. This intellectual culture followed Timurid and Central Asian traditions, where women's scholarship was celebrated. The Mughals preserved and expanded it in India. Royal women were not passive observers. They painted, composed music, and hosted elegant mehfils salons. Musicians like Fatuha, Nusrat Khatun, and dancers like Marifroz adorned the court of Jalaluddin Khilji, setting a precedent for female artists in the harem. The artistic culture was a direct reflection of Persian influence, fused with Indian motifs. These practices flourished particularly during the reigns of Akbar and Jahangir, when art was synonymous with statecraft. Spiritual devotion defined much of their private lives. Jahanara Begum was a follower of the Qadiri Sufi order and funded major religious institutions, including mosques and khanqahs. Women also organized and undertook pilgrimages to holy sites such as Ajmer and even Mecca. Charity and religious endowments, waqf, were not merely acts of piety. They were tools of public diplomacy and a demonstration of sovereignty. Feasts and festivals were meticulously curated by royal women. During spring festivals like Basant, they wore yellow silks, rode swings, and organized mehfils with dancing and music. Royal kitchens were spaces of creativity. Cooking became a refined art, often led by the queens themselves. These celebrations echoed Persian Noura's traditions while adapting to the Indian landscape. While confined by Parda, royal women were no strangers to the outside world. Nur Jahan, empress to Jahangir, famously led hunts and reviewed military parades. Hamida Banu Begum, Humayun's queen, journeyed from Persia to India through hostile terrain, helping secure her husband's throne. Their public visibility was rare but powerful, conducted under royal protocols. They were also patrons of infrastructure. Jahanara Begum designed and funded Delhi's Chandni Chowk and the Begumpura Sarai, a rest house for pilgrims and traders. Mariam-uz-Zamani, Akbar's Hindu wife, commissioned a mosque in Ahmedabad and financed overseas trade expeditions. Royal women issued farmans and nishans, decrees with legal and financial authority. Their power was documented in imperial archives, not folklore. From behind the veil, they built mosques, wrote verses, led armies, educated girls, and fed the poor. In the shadows of emperors stood women like Gulbadan, Jahanara, Zeba-Nissa, and Nur Jahan, each a legacy, each a legend. Their names etched in poetry, architecture, and state papers remind us the Zenana was never silent. It whispered, commanded, and sang across time.